slightly. He's looking up. Masai on his shoulder says, no, I'll still tuck in behind you. And there's no way that Bekele is going to take the pace up.
So 8 kilometres reached in 21:37.8. 2 kilometres to go, 5 laps.
And look at Tadesse now. He's putting in a surge. He's really going for it, the Eritrean, on the back straight. And Masai is struggling to make up the ground. He's having to react. Kenenisa Bekele is tucked in third place at the moment. But Steve, Zerzené Tadesse is making his break at this stage.
He is, but look, there was a moment there, I think, where Bekele thought, I'll let Masai see if he can catch up. And unfortunately, Masai didn't put the hard yards in. And then he thinks, OK, I'll just go round you and click onto the back of the lead man. Tadesse looks up again and unfortunately sees the shadow of Bekele right on his shoulder this time. What a great run, though, by Tadesse, eh? He keeps looking up at that scoreboard, hoping that the green vest will disappear, but it will not disappear. There it is, locked in.
4 laps to go now, and the Eritrean, Zerzené Tadesse, is trying to run the sting out of the finish of Kenenisa Bekele, and Masai, the Kenyan, is hanging on for third at the moment.
A 62-second lap by Tadesse. Well, that's great running. It's not enough to take the sting out of Bekele, though.
62-second lap at this stage of the race would actually kill anybody, and it's killed virtually everybody else off. And he is trying again, though, Tadesse, down that back straight. He turns the screw a little bit more. Bekele looks behind to see where they are, and they're dropping off. Masai has gone. Masai, I think, is settling for the bronze medal. As Tadesse tries again, you've got to give this man credit. Trained for the London Marathon, disappointed there, but he's come back here with a vengeance in Berlin.
Three laps to go now. Zerzené Tadesse trying to break away from a man who has never been beaten over 10,000 metres. It looks as though Masai, the Kenyan, is going to have to settle for the bronze. It's going to be a tough haul in for him at the end. But Zerzené Tadesse, as he's done all the way through this race, is pushing things on, but still there is a shadow behind him, and that shadow is in the form of Kenenisa Bekele, the Olympic champion, the defending world champion, trying to replicate the achievements of his countryman Haile Gebrselassie by securing a 4th world crown over 10,000 metres.
Well, now they're coming into really Bekele's territory, aren't they? He's moving out a little bit onto the outside of Tadesse. He's not literally in his shoes anymore. He's waiting and he's waiting. You can almost sense the increase in his cadence. He's chopping his stride length down a little bit, keeping the cadence up, just drifting along. Tadesse looks up again. Now, with just 2 laps to go in the men's 10,000 metres, Tadesse of Eritrea has been pushing it along all the time. He's dropped everybody else, apart from the man that he really would love to drop. Kenenisa Bekele is still there, is still waiting, playing that waiting game until the last lap. He's dropping his arms now. He's just relaxing behind, gearing himself up for what he is famous for, the last 400 metres of any major distance race.
Tadesse a 63-second lap after 62 before, so the pace has dropped a bit. But at halfway stage, it was only 2 seconds over the top 12 men. But now the field is spread out.
550 metres to go. Zerzené Tadesse, the Eritrean, has given it absolutely everything. He has worked so hard to get away from the man who is sitting on his shoulder, tucking him behind. Just over 400 metres to go. Now they hear the bell. The final of the 10,000 metres for men. And Kenenisa Bekele has tracked Zerzené Tadesse all the way. And now the Ethiopian goes away. He is surging into the back straight. And we are watching one of the very greatest distance runners in the history of the sport.
It's all over. It almost was all over from the start. They just could not do anything to destroy this man. And when it comes to the last lap, this is a man who is on his own, much the same as Usain Bolt is the greatest sprinter of all time. This man is probably the greatest distance runner we have ever seen. He has won every single 10,000 metre race he's been in. The arm goes up, the finger goes up. I am the best 10,000 metre runner in the world. No one, but no one is going to take it from me. Look at the gap that he's coming through now. He really has opened up a 60-metre gap in the last 400 metres. Absolutely incredible.
What a superb race. The brave Kenyan coming in now for the bronze medal. He tracked it all the way and hung on. Masai was fourth in Beijing. He's third this time. He does get his place on the podium. And we have just witnessed one of the greatest performances in distance running. Merja, the Ethiopian, comes in. It's a tale of East Africans crossing the line. There's Kip Yego. Well, this race, good run by the American there. But this race is all about one man. He has equalled the achievements of his countryman, Haile Gebrselassie. He's unbeaten over 10,000 metres. The Americans have done well here. He's absolutely out on his feet, and there's Dieudonné Tedesse's younger brother. He went with the pace early on and suffered. Merja joins his countryman Kenenisa Bekele.